Hello everyone, odedex here and welcome to episode 29 of my Let's Play. There are a couple of things I want to do in this episode, mainly expand on my logistics automated crafting system and fix this finally. And one more thing that I'm going to start with actually is finally get a Mark III collector, because I can with all the Eternal's fuel I had from my uranium. So let's begin with that. For a Mark III collector, that's the highest level of collector you can have. Generates quite a lot of collection, quite a lot of EMC in very short time. You require red matter and the previous level of collector. For red matter, you need 3 dark matter and 6 Eternalis fuel. So let's get some dark matter here. Let's see here. Let's target dark matter. Let's burn all of this. Oh wait, this is bad because I can't actually take that much. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and we need some Eternalis back. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got whoops. Let's get our red matter and teach that to our transmutation grid. 450k EMC. Quite valuable. Alright. So let's go upgrade our collector. Take this one out. And it will significantly get us more EMC per second. So it's very worth it, believe me. I need 7 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This goes in here. This goes in here. And we got our Mark III collector. Great. Now you can also get a Mark III condenser, and not condenser relay. But as you can see, the EMC is rising up very, very fast now. So there you go. Okay, so now I want to expand on my autocrafting system by quite a bunch. First, I already have system for automatic crafting tables, wooden gears, sticks, and crafting tables, and all sorts of other crap from for the fertilizing. Now I want to get a module for all the type of gears there are. So I already got wooden gears. So let's see here. I'm gonna need one for stone gears, iron gears, gold gears, and diamond gears. So let's request 4 automatic crafting tables. Now I'm also going to need 4 basic, 4 logistics, not basic, but 4 crafting logistics pipes. Do I have any? Actually I do. I got 4 of them. Alright, so I'm gonna need, let's get some cobblestone. We're gonna need some iron. We're gonna need some gold. Actually, it seems like I don't have any gold. Alright, so we're gonna fix that. There we go. So I got some gold. And we got some diamond. Let's get the rest, just in case we make a mistake. I don't want to come back here. And let's get some cogs. So it will be easier to do. Where are the cogs? There we go. Let's get 10. I really enjoyed this auto-crafting system, very handy in my opinion. And we got 10 of them. Alright, so let's get going. So we already got the wooden cog. Let's get the stone one. Let's place it down here. That's a wooden cog in the middle. And we're actually going to make... We need one to go for iron, another one that will be for gold, another one for diamond. So 1, 2, 3, and a crafting logistics pipe that will go here, and we'll import the recipe. Next, we're gonna need one for a diamond gear, one for an iron gear. So let's get all of this in here, and a crafting pipe that will import it and know it. Next is gold gear. Actually, I'm gonna need another gold gear. That means also another iron gear. Alright, so let's get one made really quick. And I'm gonna need another stone gear as well. See, all of this hassle will be solved once I have everything automated. I can simply request stuff very easily. Wait, actually, I don't. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This one will create gold gear. Alright. Oh, so I didn't have to create all those additional gears. Oh well, never mind. No biggie. And this gold gear will create diamond gear. Import. Nice. So now we got the crafting system for all the type of gears. Let's store the rest of them here. Don't need all of them. Next, I want to set up more modules for items that I use quite often. For instance, a redstone engine. I'm creating these quite often, and pistons as well, and all sorts of a little bit more complicated than, for instance, just a normal chest, but that I actually use them quite often. So for a piston, let's request one, and let's see here. For a piston, I'm gonna need, I already got the recipe for a gear. Alright, so I'm gonna need the recipe for a piston first. By the way, that's the redstone engine, big derp. So for redstone engine, I'm gonna need, first let's get some more crafting tables, get 2 more. Alright, so I'm gonna need some stone, some wood, some iron, and some redstone. And let's get the rest of our crafting pipes in here. Actually, at some point I'm also going to want to get a module for getting crafting pipes made, because as you can see, I'm running out of them, running low of them, and they take quite a bit of time to create, so don't really like it. Alright, so I'll place the piston in here. So to create a piston, let's see here, we need cobblestone on the sides, iron in the middle, and wood up top. Alright, so this will create a piston. Import it. And have another one here. I forgot the glass, and I also need to get another piston, so be right back. Also, before going back down, I want to create a remote orderer to make my life a little bit easier. So I'm going to need 8 gears for this. So for 8 gears, we're going to need 8 diamonds, and we don't have 8 diamonds. So let's use our new system. Let's burn all this gold, get some diamonds, store them in here. Now I can just simply remote order some diamond gears. So let's get 2. Request. I'm missing 3 iron ingots. Alright, so let's store some. Again, let's try to order it. Where did it go? There we go. 1, 2, request. Request successful. Now it's gonna make all the things flow in here. You can see all the items going in and out. And eventually, 2 gears should pop out. There we go. So you can see, very handy, very quick, and very nice. Let's go ahead and see a little bit of glass. glass will go like this. Now we got the remote orderer. Now the remote orderer, this for instance is the control request pipe that if you can only right click with a wrench. But with the remote orderer you can also right click this one and basically right click any other logistics pipes in the system. So this is most handy, for instance, if I have a pipe connected to this chest here. Well, this one actually doesn't matter because it's quite pointless here. But for instance here, this pipe is connected to this chest. You can simply right click this one and for instance remote order, I don't know, let's say 10 cobblestone, and it will take out 10 cobblestone from the system and place it in this chest here. It's very handy, very useful. Alright, so let's get this piston made. So for instance again I want wooden cogs, so I can just right click this one. And I'm gonna need 2 wooden cogs that I forgot to bring. And it's simply gonna pop out in here. There we go, very handy. So this will go like this, this will go, whoops. This will go like this, and like this. So we got the redstone engine, and let's teach that to our pipe. Great, so now we can create redstone engines as well. Alright, next I want to create a system for all the logistics pipes, because I use them quite often lately. So for first one, we're gonna create the most basic one. So the most basic one, we're gonna need, still don't have chipset creation way to, so we're going to set up a diamond piping creation system first. So let's also ran out of crafting logistics pipes, so let's craft those manually. Where is it? Crafting logistics pipe, just normal logistic pipe with glowstone on the sides. So let's create a bunch of those because we're gonna need them. There we go. So let's create first the diamond creation, diamond pipe creation line. Missing 34 wooden planks. Alright, so I'm gonna do something very simple. Since I have a ton of wood accumulating down in my system, so I'm gonna change it a little bit. Let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do, need to expand on this room a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm gonna break off this wall and make it a whole room, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I've expanded this room to be a whole new room, and since there is a difference in height, just made this sort of staircase-like ceiling. I like it pretty much. Alright, so I'm gonna add a whole new chest here. I'm gonna break off this for a second, or... Alright, let's just place it like... No, this is very ugly. Let me come up with something, I'll be right back. Alright, so I've placed a new chest here. It will be for now storing just wood. Seems quite wasteful right now, but don't worry, I have a plan for this. So I moved my teleport pipe here, and this one is a provider pipe that will take wood. Now the next step I want to do is make this actually also the output chest for wood. So the solution I have for this is actually, I'm quite thinking about it as I speak. Right, so I think what I'm gonna do is utilize the new chassis pipes in logistics pipes. They're called logistics pipes chassis. There are all the different marks, meaning you can place different amount of modules in them. So I'm gonna use Mark II for now. I'm just gonna create a Mark II one, and I'm gonna explain what is it as I go. Basically, a chassis pipe can contain, for instance, A provider pipe knows how to provide items from a chest. A supplier pipe knows how to supply items to a chest, and every different pipe knows what it does. So a chassis pipe, as its name suggests, is a chassis basically for all the different modules. So this one has a room for 2. So I want to have 2 different modules here. One, a provider pipe. This is the provider module. It will make the pipe act as a provider pipe, in addition to a different module that I'm going to place there. So let's create a provider module. Going in the blank module first. 6 papers, nugget, and redstone. I do remember having some nuggets back down, so let me get one quickly, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my gold nugget and some paper. Let's create the blank module. There we go. Now we're gonna need, for the provider module, 4 lapis, 1 gold gear, and 3 redstone. So I actually broke off my request pipe here because I rearranged the room. So let me replace that very quick. Let's place it. Now here's my door. Let's place it. Still not sure where do I want it. Let's place it here. Request pipe. The problem is it connects to other pipes as well. I don't want it to. What happens if I place it like this? How bad is it? Let's see. I'm gonna need 1 gold gear. No, that's bad. I'm gonna need to find a solution for this at some point. Right, so I got the gold gear. And we're gonna need 4 lapis as well. Don't have any, so let's get some. Let's burn 2 diamonds. Alright. So this goes like this. 3 redstone. The blank module and the golden gear. Provider module. Alright, so now this chassis pipe will act as a provider module. You can see you have the same guided user interface if you access it. You can set it to different modes and everything. I'm using normal because I want this to be able to access all the wood. Now, the other module that I'm going to place here is the item sync module. Alright, so for the item sync, not a polymorphic, the item sync, normal item sync, I'm going to need another blank module, some redstone, some cactus green, and an iron gear. Alright, so let me get some paper for the blank module and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's create our blank module again. So this will go here, 4 cactus green, and 3 redstone, and an iron gear. Actually got 1 here, got 4. And some redstone. And we got ourselves the item sync module. So what this one does is whenever an item goes into the logistics system, the logistics network, it will act as a basic logistic pipe set to be able to take, for instance, all the wooden planks. Or let's also target the other type of planks, because why not? We have room for this. And I'm not going to set it as a default route. No, just the request route for these items. So the next step is setting up my wood farm system to be able to send items to, instead of the chest downstairs, into this item network. So let me get into let me set up something here quite quickly. I'm going to need 2 steps for this. I'm going to need a connection into the network, and I'm going to need to change the way downstairs my items are being connected. By the way, I'm doing this on the fly, so I may say stuff that actually are quite impossible or are more complicated to make, but I think it's more enjoyable for the viewer to actually also see my mistakes. So my plan here is to send all this wood into the network instead of the bookshelf creation factory. However, I want it to be sent to a specific place in the network because I have a lot of connections into my item storage network and I want it connected to a very specific place. So what I'm gonna do is basically create a separate connection. Let's see, I'm gonna connect back to our place really quick. I'm gonna create a separate connection. So I'm gonna need basically another teleport pipe. And we're gonna place it right, let's break this for now. We're gonna place it here. I'm going to need an obsidian pipe. Where are my obsidian pipes? I had some. No, that's insertion, that's obsidian. Alright, so I'm gonna need an obsidian pipe here. And let's have another obsidian pipe. I'm gonna need another one. Connected here. And this will be another pipe. This will be a whole new... Whoa. Alright, so this is not what I intended to happen. Stuff are going crazy because it doesn't know what to do with it. Ah, this is bad. Alright, so we're good. So this one will be, let's say, storage misc input. Can I receive true? Oh wait, we need to set it to a whole new. Let's set it to 21. Storage miscellaneous input. I just input. All right. So set this as 21. Now I'm gonna send this to my storage miscellaneous input. And right now, actually, wood is coming, so we're able to see it live. So wood should come from here. Simply fall down. And when it enters a logistics pipe, it will automatically flow into here. Because that's the item sync module. That's where it wants to place them. Alright? Still following me? Hope you are. So next part is connecting this chest into sending the wood into my bookshelf creation. So, not exactly sure. This is something I'm still coming up with. I think I'm simply going to separate these two pipes. Make this a proper stone pipe, no need for a diamond pipe. Store all the sugarcane I just dropped. And connect this Alright, I'm gonna do something else. I need the basic logistics pipes here, and I'll be right back. Oh, and by the way, before continuing any further, just so that I won't have any mistakes, I'm gonna connect back my teleport pipe here to my logistics system. Making sure that all the pipes are connected with green lines, so we're good. And fill this hole. Alright, so now, still trying to think of how to get this one done. Also, before continuing, I just replaced my request pipe to be on this side of the room, so I can access all my stuff again. Alright, so actually what I'm gonna do is instead of asking wood, I'm also ask reads into this chest. For the item sync module to also request reads. I'm gonna change the sign here. Would read. Right? And I'm gonna change my read farm to also send, whoops, to also send stuff here, to also send its output to this specific chest, to this specific sorting line. So item storage input can receive false. All right, and go back home. So now read should also come from here, and everything should accumulate here. And now I want to change my piping here to look something like this. They can remove the storage, their bookshelf network basically. It's pointless. I'm gonna connect the item storage network. Set this to true. Can receive true. And break all these pipings. And I'm gonna need 2 supplier pipes. Do I have any? No, let me create ones very quickly and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got 2 supplier pipes here. What I need, can take this one out basically, is a teleport pipe here that will be connected to, whoops, to teleport pipes are quite pricey. I want this one back. I don't want to accidentally lose this. Let's have this one connected to the item storage network, receive true, and have a supplier pipe here that we'll want to keep a stack of wood in here, always, not more. I have all this extra here anyway, and this one will want paper. Not paper, read, sorry. So let's have a supplier pipe. Like this. Requesting 64 reads. Alright. And let's connect them together. Actually, while doing this, I'm starting to think of a more proper system with actually building all this together in my logistics room, logistics room back there, to create everything, to simply build everything together. I seem to have a problem in here. These refuse to connect, like the problem that I had before. Yeah, this line goes red for some reason. So I'm gonna need a basic logistics pipe here, I think. Should solve things. And have this one connected like this. No, it's still broken. Alright, let me try to fix this. Alright, finally got it to work. I don't like it quite a bit because for some reason it simply goes crazy without any reasonable without any reason. It simply goes crazy. But for now it should work. However, I see that it does not. Let's break this one. Replace this. This one will want 64 sugar canes at all time. Alright, so seems to work for now. Alright, I'm definitely going to move all of this at some point to back there to have all this connected to one room. For now it should go like this. Alright, so it's finally complete. I have a way to storage wood and connect it to the rest of my system, and my bookshelf factory is still working. So back to what made me start all of this, and I pretty much forgot already. Let's see here. I wanted to create something in here, but I forgot what it was. Alright, now I remember that I wanted to start handling the creation of automatic pipes. So first we're gonna need one for a diamond pipe and one for the basic logistics pipes for now. I'm gonna create more later. So let's see here. For the basic pipes, for the diamond pipes, that's the building material for logistics pipes. Diamond, where are they? Where's the pipe? Alright, you're gonna need 2 diamonds and a glass. That's quite simple. Let's get 2 diamonds and some glass. And place this one down. Get it out of the way. Actually, I'm going to recharge my diamond drill. It's ran out, so I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get this one made. So place the crafting pipe, the automatic crafting table like this. Place 2 diamonds, piece of glass, and a crafting pipe above it. And this one now knows how to create diamond transport pipes. Next, I want the basic logistics pipes. For those, actually I don't really know, I'm gonna need 2 gold gears, 2 redstone torches, and glass. Alright, actually going to need to create a crafting system for both torches and glass, because I don't have any. Torches is actually quite easy. Let's get torches made first. Just need a piece of redstone, and let's get 1 stick in here. It's actually quite simple. So redstone is taken care of. Redstone torch, that is. Alright, so the next part will be getting glass. So to get glass, I'm going to need to set up a system with a furnace and another crafting pipe. Alright, let me see how I want to get this made. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is set up a furnace that will be connected to this MFSU. But first, I want to solve the problem here. Finally address that problem that I have no clue why when I'm turning this one on and this one on, they should run, but at some point they simply stop running. So you can see right now they're running, but if I'm going to leave it for a while, they'll simply stop running and stop taking power. Now, what I think the problem is that I'm basically requesting too much power from the system, more than it can deliver, and it gets to a point where it simply doesn't know what to do anymore and refuses to send power to these lines. So what am I doing is I wanna create 2 more transformer, basically 3 more transformer upgrades for all the other machines, and to be able to make them be able to take high voltage power. For the induction furnace, I'm going to have to find a different solution. And move the transformer over to this side, basically here, connected directly to the lower voltage transformer. So basically they're still running, but as you can see, the system can't provide enough power, so at some point it's simply going to drop to no power at all, and the speed is going to stop increasing and actually drop. Should happen every, yeah, there we go. So as you can see, all my machines, they simply die because this line can supply enough IC power or EU to keep them all running. So I'm gonna set this up differently. So first, let's take them all out. Alright. Next, what I'm gonna do is trying to figure out a way to tackle this. I'm going to have to move some things around and get some more glass fiber in here. Let's see here. This is gonna get ugly a little bit, but whoa. This is the only way to do it. In order to make our house look compact and everything, we have to break things a little bit. So I'm gonna move this transformer here. And the MFE It is the output cell, right? Yeah, I'm gonna move it here. And if you place a line and break it, you want to make sure that it is on the right side. Oh, there is no way to know. Now there is. Alright, I'm going to my EU meter to see if there is a flow of energy. Where is it? Where is my EU meter? No movement. I don't know if it's simply facing the right way or not. But on the other hand, I don't know if I'm using any energy at the moment. Let's macerate something to test it out. Just macerate some coal. Alright, so it's set up on the right side. We can take this one out. Because right now, oh, now it's gonna jam my system. Oops. Alright. So this is set up correctly. And actually, I don't know why have I done this even. Whoops, that's alright, that was stupid.